welcome to Watch Symposium. I'm Austin. All right, I'm enjoying a Sapporo beer set. What does that include? Well, check out that insert right there. All right, so what would I like to talk about today? Archie's gold sub. Let's continue on with the theme of precious metal watches and talk about Archie's gold sub. Now, let's just state the obvious that everybody would say that was a perfect fit for Archie. The Archie character, it's garish, it's loud, it's a fuck off piece. Yeah, that's all true. Now, let's talk a little bit though about the idea of a gold sports watch. So, that's sort of an oxymoron in a way. It doesn't make a lot of sense, at least on the surface, and that's what I thought. I mean, it fits Archie perfectly. He doesn't make a lot of sense, but no, he does. But it's a contradiction, and he's a bit of a contradiction as well. So it does fit him. But the thing about a gold sports watch is that, a gold dive watch, a gold sports watch. A sports watch should be, steel, it should be tough. And yet, when you make it gold, you make it in a soft metal. It's kind of ridiculous. Or is it? Well, I think if you look at it like that, as a sports watch made with a metal that really doesn't suit a sports watch or suit what a watch should be able to endure, a gold sports watch is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense. But if you look at it in another way, I think it does make sense. And here's what I mean. Now, you have to look at and think about the sub as an iconic piece. I mean, the shape is iconic. It's the sub as not just as a watch, but the form of the sub is iconic. The bezeled sports watch, the bezeled dive watch. I mean, how many copies and influences are out there? I mean, you see a dive watch, and it's sort of it's a nod to the Submariner. Now, a lot of people would say, the Submariner's a nod to the Blank Pane 50 Fathoms. Okay, well, let's just there's a video out there of mine about that, but let's just say that the sub is iconic. I think we can all agree on that. And I think when you ask, what was Rolex trying to do? Was Rolex trying to give something gaudy to the punters? I don't think they were. I think what they were trying to do was pay homage to that piece. They were trying to pay homage to that form, that classic form, that iconic form, that icon, that horological icon. And they tend to do that with precious metals. So the way I look at the sub is it's a dress watch in that iconic dive watch Submariner form. Are you supposed to dive with it like you are a Submariner? No. Can you? Sure, you could. But I don't think that's what Rolex really means for you to do with it. Imagine a person wore a sub all their life, and they've retired, and they love the sub form, and they're in their golden years, and they want a gold watch. They want that retirement watch. Well, they can have both. They can have the gold watch, and they can also enjoy that wonderful form factor. So I think in a way the gold watch does make sense. And I tell you what, in 30 years, if I do go for a gold piece, I wouldn't mind going for a gold sub. I mean, I'll get that precious metal feeling. I'll have the that wonderful form that I love so much. And one thing I loved about Archie's sub was that beautiful dial, that blue dial, which is fantastic. So you can see that with as far as taking a classic and paying homage to it in precious metal. You can see Rolex doing that as well with the current Pepsi. That's a white gold watch, and if you were a pilot and you used a GMT in your career for years, and you were retired and you wanted a gold watch, one of those white gold GMTs could really appeal to you. You got your gold watch, and you got that wonderful form factor that served you well for all those years. So anyway, gold watches as a homage to an iconic piece makes sense. Do they as a workhorse? No, but I don't think that's what they're about. So anyway, take care. See you next time.